And Jack Frost. I forgot to turn the mic on. BB and Jack Frost for Sub Party people. How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. We got a couple of things to talk about today. First thing I want to say is this. Drake has removed all of his Kanye West diss from social media, at least from what I've heard and from what I've seen myself. Drake has removed all of the disses that he made at Kanye West, that he made at Kendrick Lamar. He has removed them from social media. I don't think at this point anybody could pretend like who did or did not win that battle. I don't think anybody can pretend. All right? We got this thing that we do, and not just America, but just in general when we like something, right? So we'll give a biased opinion and then act like the biased opinion is an unbiased one. Like, I'll give you a perfect example. To me, one of the best diss tracks ever, whether you realize it or not, whether it was a diss track, a lot of people don't know this, was Rakim's Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em. That was actually a diss track written to Big Daddy Kane. Before the track was released, Big Daddy Kane contacted Rakim and actually asked him to take his name out, and Rakim acquiesced, and he took his name out. But I understand that a lot of people, one, don't know that's a diss track, and I understand one of the main reasons why I'm such a big fan of it is because Rakim wrote it. So when y'all hear me talk about diss tracks, y'all rarely ever hear me talk about that one, and I think that was one of the best diss tracks of all time. That's me understanding my bias. It's called being responsible. Now, when Drake came out, I'm gonna comment. I'm gonna call I'm doing roll call in a minute. Everybody get your comments in. And who was the first person calling that roll call, by the way? Us. And now how many other channels do it? I'm gonna do roll call in a minute. Get your comments down. What are you telling me I'm serious or not serious about? I'm 100% sure you have no idea what I'm talking about, or you just in here lying. I haven't even made I haven't even said anything about the diss tracks that has to do with Drake, other than I heard allegedly he removed them from social media. I haven't said anything else. So I don't know what you're accusing me of, but I promise you I'm not gonna put up with it, any kind of bullshit. I'm just gonna kick you. So I hope you just, got a misunderstanding at the moment. I don't really want to have to kick anybody. So I'm going to say this, and I want to be clear. If what they're saying is true, and Drake removed the diss tracks from social media, if what they're saying is true, and Drake removed the diss tracks from social media, I don't think there's ever been a rapper that has done that. I don't think there's ever been a rapper that has dropped a diss track on anybody's head and then said that he was going to remove it from social media. Not going to allow for, going to take it off all of the streaming platforms that they put it up on. Now, it's not that we still can't get the song, because people done download it and everything else, right? But I don't think I've ever heard of a rapper doing that. I think unquestionably Drake has given up the white flag. He waved it, and he's letting everybody know he lost. Let's do roll call real quick. We got 31 people in the room already early, not even 5 minutes into the show. Could we please hit that like button? We only 2 away from 15, and we 7 away from 20. Let's see how many likes we could get early. Shout out to Manzi BK. Morning. He says, good morning, my brother. Hope everything is working well with you and yours. Shout out to Brandon Washington. He says, good morning, BB and Fan Bam. Be up here with you all. Salute. Salute, my brother. Hope everything is going well with you, too. Shout out to Cali. Shout out to Kyra. She says, good morning, Frost. And she's dropping all of those Frost. Could we get some frost in the chat so we can get our comments up? All praises to the Most High. That's a fact. All praises to the Most High. Jesus is King. Somebody named RPM. I do not know the dude. He's probably been in here previously, but I don't know his name offhand. He says, "No way, you are serious. Super weak, Drake." Oh, you were saying that Drake couldn't possibly have done that, and that's a weak move. I agree. I want to apologize about the way I commented to you earlier if everything's okay. I agree. Absolutely super weak move. Like I said before, like I just said a moment ago, I don't think there's ever been a hip hop artist that has dropped the diss track and then removed it from availability. I don't know if anybody's ever done that. I don't think that's a thing. I think this is literally the first dude I've ever seen. This is the first time I've ever even heard of something like that happening, as far as I can tell. I've never even heard about that happening before. So, no, it is what it is. Oh, you was talking about the title referring to Drake? Yeah, I got that already, RP. And my apologies about the way that I commented back to your comment initially. Shout out to Tada. He says, Wagwan, Frost, chilling, all of the things you already know. Shout out to Puerto Rican. He says, good morning, King. Good morning to you, my brother. Hope everything is going well with you and yours. Shout out to Kyra No. Says AI to begin with. I have no idea if it was AI. I have no idea if it was real. I have no idea about any of that. I have no idea if it was AI. I have no idea if it was real. I have no idea about any of that. I know this is the new weirdo they probably sent over here to have some kind of weirdo shit going on. Marcus Evans' action speaks louder than words. I think that if Drake really did remove that from social media, I wouldn't be surprised. Listen and pay attention. I wouldn't be surprised if he heard Kendrick was about to drop something else. So he said, you know what? I don't want no more smoke, fam. Remember, Kendrick allegedly wrote 10 songs all at once. Right? Allegedly, Kendrick dropped 10 songs all at once. So there's no telling if it was we might have more on you, Drake. We not finished. We still got something in the clip. And then Drake was like, you know what? I don't want none of these problems. And just got up out of there. Give me one moment. Oh shit, they brought the big box back. So Popeye's got the big box back for $7. If anybody wanted to know out here in Coney Island, the big box is 2-piece signature chicken or 3 tenders with 2 regular sides and a biscuit. Sheesh. For $7 fucking dollars, that's a win. All right, let's get back to it. RPM says Family Matters was dope. Florida State Bullies. Salute. He's dropping all of those frauds. Shout out to everybody dropping these frauds in the chat. Manzi, Florida State, Kyra. Run them likes up. We at 16. 4 more, we get to 20. Brandon Washington says Colossians chapter 4, verse 6. Let your speech always be with grace, seasoned with salt, that you may know how you ought to answer each one. Yes, sir. I had to be a little bit more. That's a fact. I slipped up on that when I came at dude. It probably wasn't necessarily necessary. It's not always easy doing this social media shit where we interacting with people. Good morning, my brother. It's not always doing this social media shit where we are interacting with people. Because besides the people who are just straight up trolls, remember, there's people that's going to come into your chat and pretend like they're cool with you so they could try to figure out a way to trip you up on your words and make you sound like you're saying something you're not saying. You understand? So it's not You know, so depending on what kind of content you delivering is depending on, how it's gonna feel. If you just up here to be funny, then all of that is great. But we don't really do shows where I start a show because we're gonna be funny. We're usually talking about topics of consequence. So therefore, you know, it's not the same in all due respect. Marcus Evans says the word is Kendrick Lamar coming out with a new album. Wait, what's a real song? You talking about that song that we keep hearing where Drake was like, whatever that song it is, that new song? that I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know what Drake was thinking. But that's a real song. People keep saying it's AI real. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not here to. I don't know. It's not for me. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's good or not. Just so we can be clear. Put it in the chat. I want to know what y'all think about that. If Drake actually did take all of his songs off of social media, take all of his songs off of Spotify, YouTube, all of the platforms, they dropped everything from every DSP. What do y'all think about that? Put it in the chat. I want to know. 4 more likes, we get to 20. I want to know. I'm curious. I want to know what y'all think about that. Shout out to Tada with the $10 drop. He says, get a big bag for lunch for the win. I'm going to get that $10 2 months from now. I will get the big bag at that point. I promise you. Because that's how the shit go. 2 months from now, they're going to send that shit to me. I promise you, I'm going to get it then. At least I'm thinking I am. Yeah, big box. Shout out, they got the big box out here. $6.99. Hold on, let me show y'all this shit. Let me show y'all this shit real quick. Shout out to Papa here, Coney Island. I'll let y'all see all the deals they got going real quick, and then we get back to what we doing. You can see they got the big box right here. Then they got this. I've actually had that sandwich. It's not bad. I like the spicy sandwich better. What is your favorite of all of these flavors? I am not gonna lie to you. My favorite is either the roasted garlic parmesan or the sweet and spicy. It's one of those two. Those are the ones I prefer, just so we can be clear. And then they got the bigger box for $20, 10 pieces of chicken, or 10 tenders with 4 biscuits. That's not bad neither. Shout out to Popeyes doing all of the things. Those are good guys too. I like Popeyes. Those good people. Good people that work here. Good morning. There's a car behind us. Yeah, good people that work there too. Good people that work there. Shout out to Popeyes. Well, those are the two I like the best, the garlic parmesan and the other one. Anyway, let's get back to what we're talking about. So I want to know, everybody was talking shit about J. Cole when J. Cole was like, he don't want to get involved in this shit. Now, what do y'all think about Drake? J. Cole was like, I don't want no smoke with Kendrick off the rip. He said, I thought we was just playing. I thought we was slap boxing. I didn't know this was a real fight. He was like, I thought we was slap boxing. I didn't know this was a real fight. And y'all made fun of J. Cole. The nigga Drake got in the ring, mixed it up, and then I don't know if you want to call this he took a dive or his corner threw in the towel. But one of those two things happened. Are y'all gonna give Drake the same shit that y'all give J. Cole? It took Kendrick dropping heat on Drake's head for y'all to say, you know what, Jay? We get it now. It took Kendrick hitting J. Cole, pardon me, it's Kendrick hitting Drake with all type of heat before y'all gave J. Cole a pass. I want to know, how do y'all feel about this whole Drake thing? Astro said Drake ego got a minute. Okay, so y'all know the real reason why a lot of these are a couple of reasons. There's a couple of reasons why a lot of artists are mad at Drake. One, he tries to bang everybody's girl, so he's a douchebag. Only douchebags do that, fam. Good morning. How you doing today? Good? Yes, you looking good going to work. Boom, all of the things. Have a good day. So she's like my cat too. Let's go. Next. So morning. So so basically people are mad at Drake because he a douchebag. He's always trying to sleep with other people, women. Straight douchebag, just straight douchebag. That's just douchebag shit, fam. Like, I think you a douchebag if you're trying to sleep with your enemy's girls. He's trying to sleep with his friends' girls also. He's just a straight douchebag. There's nothing good about this guy. Good morning. There's nothing good about this guy. In addition to that, he's trying to own everybody's masters. So Drake is trying to buy into like Sony or some shit like that. All right, that's what it is. Drake is trying to buy into Sony. So basically, if he buys into like Sony and he owns a percentage of Sony, that means every person that's on Sony, he owns a percentage of your work. You understand? I'm gonna tell y'all a story real quick. So Eminem dissed Michael Jackson. You want to know what Michael Jackson went and did? He didn't diss Eminem back. He went and bought Eminem's catalog. So now every single time that Eminem performs, two things gotta happen. He has to get permission to perform the song, for one, and two, Michael Jackson gets paid every time Eminem performs because Michael Jackson owned the catalog. So this is what Drake is trying to do to people. Remember, Michael Jackson was about to own up to like 50% of Sony Music right before he passed away. I'm just telling y'all facts at this point. You don't gotta necessarily be on. I'm just telling you facts at this point. Hey, I think I know that dog. It's crazy how I don't always be knowing the dog owners, but I almost always can recognize the dogs. Let's read some comments. Okay, I'm just gonna call you Lucidity. I'm just gonna call you Pale. How about that? Pale says Hunter Biden embarrassed. Hope his wife leaves him. I want to talk about the Hunter Biden stuff, Pale, but give us a minute. Yeah, how you doing this morning? Chilling. I'm gonna come over there a little later. Let me just get some of the show done. Those are our fruit shop guys. Those guys is the best fruit shop in New York City. We over here on 30th 24 Mermaid Avenue. That's the best fruits in New York City. If you want to come down here and get the best grapes, that's all I added there so far. But they're the best grapes I've ever tasted, the best cherries I've ever tasted. We at 3024 Mermaid Avenue. It's called the Washington Cherry Inc. These guys are fantabulous. All right, so Pal says Drake doesn't even write his own raps, ghostwriters, so he can't even touch Kendrick at all in the studio. I keep telling people this just so we can be clear. I don't respect artists that say that they're the best, but they don't write their own stuff. If you don't write your own stuff and you're here to entertain, I respect that. All right? I respect that. But if you're trying to say you're the best rapper ever, or you're better than that rapper, or you're better than that rapper, and you don't even write your own stuff, that's cheating to me. Good morning. That's cheating to me. How is another dude ghostwriting for you in any capacity? In any capacity at all. And you're claiming to be better than another nigga that write his own shit. I don't care if the words you're saying, I don't care if the verses you're saying is better than the verses that the dude you saying you better than. I don't care if they're better than those. It don't matter to me. You didn't write the shit or somebody else. It doesn't matter. You might be a better performer, but you are not a better rapper. Brandon Washington says, shout out to Tada for the drop. Yes, we got 2 drops this morning, I think. We at least got 1 at least. We're going to see what happened. Should we open? I would have opened up the saloon more than my brother. All right. Pels, plus Drake and P. Diddy has done. Oh, yeah. Sheesh. We don't know about Drake at this point. They're just allegations. We don't necessarily know about P. Diddy at this point. Morning, my brother. All right. We don't necessarily know about Drake or P. Diddy at this point, but there are strong allegations towards both of those individuals. I just don't want to drop the content like it's an afterthought, because I don't think that that's fair. All right. There are strong allegations being made against these individuals, but we haven't actually received any 100% bona fide proof one way or the other, just so we can be clear. Pell says it's not right. You're trying to sleep with a taken woman like no one want him. I'm glad Rihanna done with him. Tada says Wagwan Delia. It's a parody song of a Toronto slang. Yeah, I don't know if she's not just talking about that song, by the way. The Delilah song, I think she's just talking about music in general, as far as, but I thought that was, somebody said that was an AI. So I don't even know if that's really Drake. Is that really Drake? Or was that AI? Somebody put it in the chat. I'm curious. We're going to go say what's up to our fruit shop guys a little later. And just so y'all know, those grapes, delicious, delicious. I think I'm allergic to cherries, but those grapes are delicious, delicious. Absolutely delicious. Absolutely, absolutely delicious. The grapes were, incredible. The grapes were incredible. Incredible. Good morning. The grapes were incredible. Yeah, so I don't know if those are, if that's a real song. Somebody find out if that's a real song. I keep hearing it might be AI. Like, I don't know. For any store in Coney Island, when y'all treat me nice, I always want to do like little clips talking y'all shit for y'all. Y'all don't gotta talk y'all shit. I'll talk y'all shit for y'all. I talk y'all shit for y'all, just so we can be clear. Everybody that fuck with me, and I fuck with you, fam. I fuck with you. Every single person that fuck with me, I fuck with you. He also took that post down, Tada. That's why I'm saying I don't know. He also took that post down. All right, so let's stay on Drake for a little while. We want to get on Hunter Biden. We will be talking about the Hunter Biden laptop. We'll be talking about the fact that they got all of these Democrats that y'all keep saying Donald Trump's a liar, but it seems like all of the things that Donald Trump has been saying is the truth. Put it in the chat. I want to know what y'all guys think about that real quick. Put that in the chat for a second. We have these individuals that spend all of this time saying Donald Trump's a liar, but it seems like everything that Donald Trump has been saying is the truth. What do y'all guys think about that? Think about this other shit that he said that hasn't even been proven yet, because nobody's looked into it enough. Donald Trump said that the laptop existed. Our president, our current president, the current president of the United States, during a debate, went all the way in talking about that laptop didn't exist and there was no proof for anything. So that means that Joe Biden lied to you niggas, and then you niggas went and voted for him after he lied to y'all. How do you feel about that? Y'all keep talking about Trump is a liar. You hate Trump for this reason. Y'all hate Trump for that. Good morning. Y'all hate Trump for this reason. Y'all hate Trump for that reason. Y'all call Trump this big ass liar. I'm curious. I'm not shooting at nobody. I just want to know how y'all feel about that. The laptop has been proven to be real. It's a real thing. How do y'all feel about that? I'm just curious. Hunter's ex said he wakes up smoking crack. Hunter's ex says in court that he wakes up and the first thing he does in the morning is smoke crack. Didn't Trump tell y'all he smoked crack? Y'all called Trump a liar. I'm just saying, fam. You could be mad at the facts, but you can't call a nigga a liar because the facts are the facts. That's all I'm saying. You could be mad at the facts, though. You could be upset that a thing is true, but you can't be angry at a nigga because he's telling you something that's true. That's insanity. Hunter's ex-girl said he used to wake up smoking the stuff first thing in the morning. Hunter has no limits. TLC police just rolled through here. They trying to do everything. They trying to do everything to get me to have to move, fam. The TLC police just rolled through here. I'm assuming somebody called them on me. Let's see what happens. They parking. Let's see what happens. But they parking far away from me, though. Let's see what happens. I mean, there's literally a walkway right there that I could just stand in, and it'll be the same thing, same energy. You understand? It's not that big of a deal. And there's a sidewalk right there, as y'all can all see. It's not that big of a thing. The reason why I don't go on the sidewalk is because if I'm on the sidewalk, there's going to be a lot of people that's going to be caught, that's going to be on camera. And, you know, I don't want to have to force people to be on camera that way. I don't think that's fair. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing when we're walking through Manhattan and I'm showing y'all the scenery. Manhattan, it is what it is. But now we kind of in the hood. You know, people are coming outside, not necessarily dressed to the nines. They're just going to the store to pick shit up. I'm not trying to, you know, put everybody on camera. Some people don't want to be on camera. Some people don't mind. So it's more of a, you know, I'm trying to show as much respect as I can to the community. So they park, they're not saying nothing. We're going to see what happens, but I'm just going to move over to the sidewalk somewhere. So, I mean, I'm still not going nowhere for the people that's calling them on me. I'm still not going nowhere. I'm just going to just move over to one of the sidewalks. Hell, maybe we start shooting over there with our friends over there at the fruit stand. They fuck us. Maybe we start shooting over there. I told you they called the police on me. The police ain't doing nothing. They call everything on me. They call everything on me, fam. Anyway, let's get back to what we're doing. I need to blow my nose. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. That is what it is. They never not. Funny thing is, they just parked in back of the car. And the lady just came back. And she's now moving a car, so they can't even. So I think they was like, "We're gonna be on the low." They in back of a car and shit, but now the lady is coming and she moving the car. So it's funny as hell. It's funny as hell. Good morning. I morning. All right, let's get back to it. Drizzy is trying to show that he's trapped in on the Toronto culture by displaying his. Is that really him? I want to know if that's really him or if that's some kind of AI. I don't know if that's really him. Is that really him? Shout out to Hassan Shipman with the $25 drop. Salute. What we doing today? What's that? 25, 10? We got 35 drops today. Let's see what we gonna do. Let's see how good the content is this morning. That's generally how I gauge how good our content is. Morning, my brother. Yeah, dude smoking crack for breakfast is insane. And then dude smoking crack for breakfast is insane. That's bananas. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's insane, fam. And how you the president's son, fam? How you the president's son and your girlfriend goes into court and say that you smoking crack for breakfast? That's insane, fam. And this guy's in charge of shit, by the way. He's not even just some random son that's out there goofing off. He's in charge of shit. Good morning, gentlemen. All right, morning. He's in charge of shit, fam. Hunter Biden is in charge of shit. He's waking up in the morning getting charged up early in the morning. And then he's going out and running stuff that affect me and you. That's crazy. Good morning. Good morning. That's bananas. That's bananas. Y'all better start watching who y'all voting for. Stop voting for any old body. All right? Stop voting because somebody is saying the things you want to hear. That's going to get you caught up. They're voting because the Democrats say all of the pretty words. Y'all mad at Trump because he gets up in the middle of the night and threatens our enemies. He does. He gets up in the middle of the night and he threatens our enemies. Why do you think he's texting at 2 o'clock in the morning? When do you think North Korea is awake? North Korea ain't awake at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. That's like midnight to them. But they up at 2 o'clock in our morning. So at 2 o'clock in our morning, what's he doing? He threatening North Korea. As he should, if they doing some bullshit. I'm going to put mute for a second so we don't get this music. So that's why it always kills me when the Democrats is like, why is he tweeting at 3 o'clock in the morning? When are our enemies up? He's tweeting at our enemies. He's tweeting at the people who we don't like. He wants them to see it. He's not tweeting so the American public can see it. He's tweeting so the niggas that he's gonna shoot missiles at can see it. He's tweeting so that the people who we might go to war with can see it. They're on the other side of the planet. When they're awake, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning for us. So what sense would it make for him to be tweeting out at freaking 2 o'clock in the morning for them? That doesn't even make sense. Morning, my brother. All right. I'm just telling you, that's why people stop voting because your emotions. You know, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't matter because these guys done scooped up so much, they're not gonna win. So you don't even have to campaign for this guy Trump at this point. Let's get back to the Drake conversation. Dada says Drizzy is trying to show that he's trapped in the Toronto culture. Could somebody tell me if that's a real song? I'm more curious to find out if that's a real song or not. Because I think the dudes that they remixed it from was listening to it and they was like, that's not it, fam. I'm just saying, they were it looked like they was like excited at first, like, yeah, Drake remixed our Jump Off. And then once Drake started listening to the shit, they was like, nah, fam, this ain't it. So I want to know, what y'all guys think about that? I want to know what y'all guys think about that. I heard about seconds of the song. I don't even think I heard of. I definitely ain't hear full minute. I'm just gonna keep it a stack with you. I 100% did not hear full minute. That's not for me. TLC leaving. They like they came, they watched, they saw what I was doing. I'm guessing that they called TLC up because NYPD ain't harassing me. So I'm guessing they called TLC up and told them that I'm in the parking lot acting crazy. Remember a moment ago, I told y'all that there was a dude that had came through, and I don't know what he was doing. It looked like he was like throwing the middle finger up at some other niggas and some widow shit. So what I think they be trying to do is they try to have people come around and do weirdo shit. Then they call whoever on me, so that if people will be like, yeah, there is a guy in the parking lot acting crazy. Mic died. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I think the other mic died. My other mic died. But I got both my mics on out here. I don't think I charged it up enough. So yeah, so TLC left. TLC left. Like I told y'all, they call police on me all the time. What I think happened, this is what I think they be trying to do. I think they send people into the parking lot or around to the area to harass individuals or to act crazy. Because this is all we doing. So when they send the people to harass people or to act crazy, then they call the police. When they call the police, what ends up happening is the police show up, and if they asking anybody any questions or good morning, and they asking anybody any questions or anything like that, they're gonna be like, yeah, there was some weirdo in the parking lot doing a thing. They're not talking about me though. They talking about whoever the hell. So the police don't know. So then the police is gonna come over to me and have a situation with me. Remember that happened a couple of times. But they called the police on me so many times that now when the police see me, they know it's a fake call. They don't even gotta come over and talk to me. So now I'm guessing they're calling TLC and telling TLC I'm doing something in the parking spaces, but TLC just showed up. What's up, my brother? Good morning. But TLC just showed up, did what their job is to do, investigate. But first, they saw me, and I'm just streaming, live streaming. So why in the hell would they come fuck with me? It don't make sense. I'm not doing anything wrong. Boom. Let's get back to this Drake conversation. How do we know? Does anybody else know if that's officially the Drake? The Drake. You know what? He should have an album called The Drake. Why not, right? Does anybody know if that's officially Drake other than Tada? Because Tada telling me stuff and he be wrong. And he'll be in here arguing at me for an hour over shit that's wrong. So no disrespect, Tada. I need other people that I know to back up the things that you say, because you have too often came in here and just told me shit that I know and that has been proven to be wrong. With all due respect. So I'm gonna need somebody other than Tada, maybe two or three people, just because Tada said it, in order to be able to back up what he's talking about. Because like I said before, how many times have you come in here and said something and it was wrong and you just died on that hill? One more like, we get 25. 6 more likes, we get to 30. Let's see if we can get to 30 likes. Hit that like button. Nigga Drake said, I give up, Kendrick. Nigga Drake said, I give up, Kendrick. Woo! I want in the chat real quick. What's worse, or what I say? Who did the more? What's worse? What J. Cole did when J. Cole was like, good morning. All right. What's worse? What J. Cole did when J. Cole was just like, look, I don't even want to fight with you, nigga. I thought we were slap boxing. It turns out this is a real fight. I don't really got problems with you like that. Is that worse, or is it worse what Drake did? Drake's in the middle of the fight and he just said, time out, I give up. What's worse? Drake is out there with 1 million speed knots on his head, talking about he don't want no more. Or Kendrick Lamar that was like, hold on. I didn't know that this was real. I thought we was playing. What's worse? Put it in the chat. I'm curious. I want to know what you guys say. Tada, you've literally been wrong a ton of times. Or you just saying you're a Gemini, so even if you're wrong, you're right. Good morning. Drake got 1 million speed knots on his head. And I'm going to tell you what else. Just so we can be clear. There's people still remixing Not Like Us. Morning, my brother. Nah, there's people still remixing Not Like Us. Still. I bet y'all gonna learn to leave those people alone that don't want problems. Because I promise you, them people that don't want problems, when they actually say, all right, fuck it then, it's always way more than you could have expected. Because they don't want problems in the first place. And they probably let so much shit slide. I keep trying to tell you, I better leave them people alone more. I better leave those people alone that don't want no problems, man. Morning, my brother.
Brother, good morning.
All right, have a blessed day. Appreciate you. I'm gonna learn one way or the other, fam. Morning, my brother. All right. Kendrick don't be bothering nobody. I'm gonna tell y'all what pissed Kendrick off most likely. And I'm not gonna lie. If I was Kendrick, I would have felt the way too. Y'all want to make a song where y'all talking about we the 3 best rappers. No, nigga. I don't even like that other nigga. Imagine a nigga you don't like pulling up on you, talking about, yo, let's collaborate on some shit where we're all agreeing that we're all the best at this. No, nigga, I don't even like you. Good morning, my brother. How you doing, all right? No, nigga, we not doing none of that. That don't make sense. Why would I do that? So, nah, good morning, my brother. All right? You also, appreciate you. Why would I do that? All right, I'm not trying to go back and forth with you. You drop all the facts. I'm not trying to go back and forth with you. It is what it is. You believe you're right on everything. I think that there's things that you've said you've been incorrect about. That's it. Let's just leave it at that. This ain't about me being right or wrong. All right, just leave it. I don't even care. This shit I don't even care about. Hold on one second. Yeah, I don't care about this shit. Niggas, I don't care about. I don't care about this shit. That's you being right or wrong. I don't care about that. I'm just telling you, as far as I'm concerned, though, I personally think that you've been wrong too many times, in my opinion, for me to just take your word on anything. Although you may be right. What the fuck do I know? Because I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I appreciate you being here, fam, and I'm not gonna do that you. You do know that you're one of the people that I get into it with all the time, and I have not ever kicked you. All right, so obviously I appreciate your comments. Oh man, don't troll me, fam. Anyway, let's get back to what we're talking about. All right, so let's get back to what we're talking about. Yeah, come on. There are people that actually do troll me that I don't have a problem with. I consider what you do trolling. I don't consider the harassment trolling. I don't consider the stalking trolling. Good morning. But I do appreciate, I don't consider the harassing and the stalking trolling. What you do, I consider to be trolling. I don't consider the harassing. I don't consider the stalking. That's psychopathic behavior. I don't consider that anything positive or anything fun. That's psychopathic behavior. I think people just don't know what psychopaths are nowadays. So they just, hey, good morning. All right, chilling. Trying to tell you, I've kicked you twice. Well, you back now, motherfucker. I don't know how you made it back, but you are back now. All right, let's get back to the show. Good morning. I need to blow my nose. Give me 1 second. Ironically enough, I just shouted out the spot. So there's been a couple of people that have walked by and said what's up to me, and then went into the freaking went into the food market. I'm assuming some of them might be haters. They just like, yeah, I hate that guy. But a couple of them said what's up to me, so I know they know. And just so we could be clear, the reason why I haven't been kicking you, at least as of recent, because when I ask you, could we just kill it and move on? Generally, you just kill it and we move on. So I appreciate that. Just so we could be clear. Most of the time, these dudes get kicked because I'd be like, could we just move on? And then they want to keep going. So that's why a lot of these dudes get kicked. With that being said, let's talk about our show. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. We at the 50-minute mark. Good morning. And I do not have an extra charger out here, so I mean, we're working off of whatever our charge is on the phone. I don't have an extra charger out here, all right? Just so we can be clear. We're working off of whatever the phone is on. I'm not in any rush to go home. We at 11 o'clock. I can keep the show going at least another hour. I was thinking about, I was thinking about doing the show from Manhattan today. I was thinking about going back down to Manhattan and doing the show today. I'm just gonna say this. So I woke up And I was like, you know what? Maybe we go to Manhattan and do the show. I just love the energy that I was getting for the most part. Like a lot of people was giving me like real good energy, just even when I wasn't on live, for the people that don't get it, like just real good energy. So I was thinking about going out there. So I wake up this morning, I decide I'm not out there because I would be leaving too late. So I say I'm gonna go to the store, uh, you know, pick up some stuff from the supermarket, and we're gonna do the show from inside the crib. So I'm walking to the store, and there's a lady sitting on the bus stop when I come out of where I live at. I live in a gated community, Seagate. Shout out to Seagate. So there's a lady sitting on. Need some help with your cart, man? Okay. So I'm walk past where the bus stop is, and the lady gets up. She was looking at me the whole time. I'm just walking. She gets up. She starts get on her phone, and she starts walking behind me, talking to somebody. And I was like, "So you was waiting at the bus stop to see if I was gonna be coming outside today, so you could follow me?" So I cross the street and I stand and I just watch her. It looks like she's gonna walk one way, then it looks like she's gonna walk another way. She ends up going into the supermarket. I said, you know what? I was gonna shoot the show from the house, but I'm gonna shoot the show from outside today. And I'm specifically gonna shoot the show from the parking lot. And that's why we're here. I was gonna shoot the show from the crib. Just so we can be clear. Shout out to everybody that walks by, because there's a lot of a lot of good energy around here. A lot of good people that be in the area. Sanitation is parked there right now. I don't know if they called those guys to try to say I'm polluting or some shit. So it's something. Shout out to the people that walk past around here. There's a lot of people over here that walk by every day to say hi to me. There's people that when I'm not shooting the show and I'm just in the community and I'm walking around and I'm doing whatever I'm doing, that they might see me and they might be like, when you coming outside the film again? A lot of people. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people. And the wild part is some of them English is not their first language. You understand what I'm saying? But a lot of people. So for anybody that's like, why do I constantly shoot from this location? This is one of the places where, even though I do get harassed a lot, this is one of the locations that I get showed a lot of love. I like to go where I'm appreciated. Good morning. Morning. I like to go where I'm appreciated, All right. Y'all ready to talk about this laptop? Y'all ready to talk about Hunter Biden, or y'all want to stay on Drake? Let me know. Put it in the chat. They got the sanitation guy out here watching me now. I guess they told people I'm supposed to be littering or something. I don't even got anything to litter, and I put my tissues back in my pocket after I blow my nose because I don't litter. So nope. Nope. I don't even throw my tissues on the floor. Nope. Let's move on to Hunter Biden's laptop. Let's talk some politics. Hold on, we got some people walking on the block yelling and screaming. Oh, they having fun. It's happy yelling and screaming. Let's go. I like the happy yelling and screaming. Oh no, it's not happy yelling and screaming. It's one guy calling another person a bitch ass nigga. I think he's trying to tell her to do something beneficial for her life, and he's arguing What up, Mr. Jackson? Yeah, we want that type of energy. Morning, my brother. All right, chill. All right, I'm gonna put this on mute. I don't want this type of energy to go over. Don't leave. We'll be right back. But if they gonna, I don't want to share this type of energy. Just so you can get an understanding. So I think he's telling her to take some kind of pills for her health. She's refusing to do it, and he's threatening her. So y'all can understand what's going on. I'm not getting involved in that. Then we got this insanity going on. I got this insanity going on. I'm not getting involved in that. I'm not getting involved with that. You got these people out here that walk around calling the police on me all day. Y'all can handle that. I'm not getting involved in that. Yeah, I'm not getting involved. Now they back being lovey-dovey with each other, you know? And I'm just gonna say something. He might be talking crazy, but the shit he said, sheesh. He might be talking crazy, but all of the stuff he is saying it sounds like it's coming from out of love. Like you tell her to take her pills. Now he's trying to tell her we gotta charge the phone. And he's like everything he is saying, it sounds like it's coming from out of love. It's just the way he's saying it. You understand what I'm saying? Like more honey, more flies with honey, you know? Good morning. More flies with honey, you know what I'm saying? Sheesh. Nuh-uh. She got 3. She bad as fuck though. And that's before I saw the ass. She bad as fuck though. Yeah, toxic. Nobody got time for that. I don't even want to be around shit that's gonna be an argument. I don't want to argue with nobody about nothing. Yo, I want to build. I want to build. We gotta be able to communicate. I want to build. I don't want to argue over bullshit. I'm trying to win, fam. Even if it's a small win, I'm trying to win, and then we're gonna try to build on that win. You feel me? Whatever the fuck that is. So now they walked over there to the fruit stand. Now they're stealing fruits off the fruit stand. So somebody probably said, "Go to the police." Look, look, somebody called the police on them. Somebody called the police on them. They're about to get arrested. They're about to get arrested. Somebody called the police on them. They're not there, bud. They're not here, bud. No, they're not there? Okay. All right. Oh, they just dropping off the patrol guys for the area. They just dropped off the patrol guys for the area. Fine with me. Fine with me. I think them niggas be watching my show, fam. I think them niggas be watching my show, fam. I'm trying to tell y'all. Now these guys are just yelling and screaming. Yeah, I think these niggas be watching my show. They just went in there to go get some coffee, though. Anyway, let's do our show. Hunter Biden. Sheesh. They just over here just yelling, screaming in my background. They just hear the yelling, screaming in my background and disrupt the show. Now she trying to get some other nigga involved in their beef. And that nigga don't want no problems, don't want to get involved in their beef either. Nobody want to get involved in your beef. Nobody want to get involved in your beef. Nobody want to get involved in your beef. All he doing is asking her to sit down and be easy. And she's walking around doing whatever she's doing. So it is what it is, man. Sheesh. She bad. That is not a lie. All right, they calm down. They over there cuddling or some shit. All right, let's get back to what we doing. I want to say something real quick. The next time I hear somebody saying Trump lied about something, I'm gonna need for them to tell me what did Trump actually lie about. I'm gonna need an explanation. I don't want to hear niggas talking about a nigga lied no more at all about nothing unless they could point at the thing the person lied about. Because the Democrats have this thing that they do, narcissists, not even the Democrats, but narcissists has this thing that they do. The thing that these narcissists are doing is that they'll call somebody a liar without even having a thing they can say that they're lying about. They'll just say that the person is lying. And then when you try to explain what do they lie about, they'll say some shit like, oh, you know they're a liar. Or they'll say, they lied about so many things. I don't know what the thing is. I can't put my finger on it. When in reality, the person just said gaslighting, exactly. When in reality, the person just said something that they don't want you to believe. It didn't lie. Like, I give you a perfect example. Joe Biden, while debating Trump, said that Trump was lying about his son smoking crack, said that Trump was lying about the laptop. It seems that the laptop has been investigated. It's a real thing. Good morning. It's a real thing. And it also seems like Hunter Biden's ex-girlfriend took the stand and said unequivocally, morning, not only does this guy smoke crack, but he wakes up in the morning and that's one of the first things he does. Like, he get to it. Hunter Biden is thinking about smoking crack when he sleep. He thinking about doing it when he sleep. Fam, what are we, when we wake up and immediately do something when we wake up, 9 times out of 10, we was thinking about doing that while we was sleeping. Tell me where the lies at. Tell me where the lies at. Yeah. Tell me where the lies at. When we sleeping, pardon me, when we wake up and immediately get to something, usually the reason why we get to it immediately is because while we were asleep, we were thinking about that thing. Tell me where the lies at. So she said Hunter Biden wakes up and the first thing that's on his mind is to smoke some crack. That's bananas. And she said this under oath, just so we can be clear. Under oath. Just so we can be clear. So now I want to, yep. So now I want to know, how in the hell are y'all voting for Biden? Not because his son smokes crack, fuck that shit. Not because the laptop is real, but because during the debate he lied about these things. Y'all voted for him. Many of y'all voted for him. Good morning. Under the auspice that Trump is a liar. So I need for y'all to tell me what Trump lied about. Because it seems like every single thing Trump's been saying is true. Trump said they're going to open up the borders and allow all of these people to come into America, and then it was going to become dangerous and they weren't going to be able to police everybody. What happened? Trump said they was going to be allowing terrorists into America. What happened? Did y'all hear about what just happened at that army base? When the dudes pulled up to the army base talking about they had to deliver something, and then when army base people looked into whether the thing was supposed to be delivered, they just got the barricades up in time because these mofos had fucking dynamite in the truck and they were trying to drive into the army base and blow it the fuck up. Did y'all hear about that? Did y'all hear about that? Or is this another one of those things that major news don't report? I'm just asking. Did you hear about that? I'm just asking. Just so we can be clear. And this is why they live the way that they do. Because you can't deal with energy like this all day, every day, and positive things happen for you. You understand? Like, you can't deal with this type of energy all day, every day, and then anything good is going to happen for you. That's not the way energy works. Everything is a transfer of energy. Everything. So when you're around individuals or you're around entities that is not doing anything but transferring negative energy to you, you don't have anything else to put out into the world. Good morning. You don't have anything else to put out into the world except for negative energy. So that's why we have to be around people who are going to transfer positive energy to us. So then we can become a magnet for positive energy instead of a magnet for negative energy. He's a cutie. You understand? So they're never going to be able to escape their torment because they're never going to be able to call positive energy to themselves. They're never going to be able to be a magnet for positive energy. I need to put it on mute for a second. Shorty pulled up and was playing music, so I thought I had to put it on mute for a second. So, never going to be able to call any positive energy to themselves because they're staying with each other at all times and they're doing nothing but transferring negative energy to each other. That's why I refuse to be, that's why I prefer to be alone than be in a relationship where it's not somebody that I can't heap love on to. I want to love on you and I want you to love on me, period. I don't want any of that, whatever the hell else there is, I don't want it. You understand what I'm saying? I'd rather be by myself. I'd rather die alone. I'm that committed to me not being with somebody that I cannot heap love on you. If I can't love on you, I don't want to be around you. That's just me. People could do whatever they want to do though. If I can't just be around you and just say positive things and lift your spirits and pump positivity into you, I don't want to be around you. That goes for anyone. That goes for, somebody I'm in a relationship with, like, a woman I'm dating, a woman I might marry, to my homeboy, to my brother, to my cousin, to whoever. If I can't be around you and heap positivity on you, I don't want to be around you. We're not gonna be throwing negativity in a circle, fam. We ain't doing that. I'm trying to win. I'm not trying to lose. That's a loser mentality. I'm trying to win. I'm not trying to lose. Good morning. All right. Have a blessed day. Shout out to the homie. Want to say what's up? All right. Told you everybody love me, fam. Told you everybody love me, fam. Ain't capping. Now do y'all see why I be reacting the way when our own people don't fuck with me? That's why I be reacting the way I react. You understand? Everybody else love me, fam. It be my own people that always giving me the problems. Racism is a real thing. I'm not acting like it ain't. But sometimes it's not racism. It's just that you just got terrible ass energy and other races don't want to deal with you because of that. Sometimes that's all it is. It has nothing to do with a person hating black people, a person disliking black people. Sometimes it's just niggas got terrible ass energy and don't nobody want to deal with that. Sometimes that's all it is. It ain't racism. I want to say something. I hate the fact that whenever somebody is doing something that's just deplorable behavior, we say that's a black person thing. Why? Why is deplorable behavior a black person thing? I'm not on that type of time, fam. Good morning. All right. All the white people, all the Asian people, they always say hi to me. I'm just keeping it a stack. Be our own people. Give me a minute. That's why sometimes I don't talk to us. It's not because I love us. You understand? I love us. But sometimes I just don't talk to us because I don't expect to get positive energy from us. So sometimes I just don't talk to us. I love us. Almost all of my content is how we need to be loving each other more. Almost a majority of our content is about how much I love us. Just so we can be clear. Anyway. Just keeping it a stack, fam. See how happy the Asian dude was? And I knew he wanted me to turn the camera around because I see him and his wife every time I'm out here. And they're always waving at y'all. Y'all just can't see it because he be off camera. They're always waving. That's how come I knew he wanted to wave. They're always waving. I see that Asian dude here all the time. Whenever I'm here, I see him. They're always waving. There's like 2 or 3 other people that's always waving too. And none of them are black. What? A couple of them are. I'm not gonna say that. That's not fair. A couple of them are. Men know. With that being said, men know. They're men. You know what I'm saying? Black dudes, they're like, yo, what's up? I don't know if they be waving at y'all, waving at me though. I think they be waving at me, but you know, it's the same thing. With that being said, so I want to be clear about something. Let's get back to the Hunter Biden bullshit. Let's see what our battery is doing. That's cool. Let's get back to the Hunter Biden bullshit. I want to be clear about something. I don't want there to be no misunderstanding. The next time I hear somebody say Trump is a liar, I'm going to need y'all to tell me what he's lying about. Because as far as I can tell, everything that y'all been saying he's lying about has been the truth. He said that this dude was a crackhead. Dude is a crackhead. The hardest thing I've ever used in my life is weed. Weed and alcohol. I don't even really drink hard liquor that no more. I might go buy a bottle of wine from now and then, and it take me like 3 days to fucking drink that shit. 3 to 4 days, sometimes longer. I don't drink like that. I don't like, I smoked weed like a month ago, and then I was just like, you know what? This isn't even for me. You understand what I'm saying? I wasn't even interested. And this is not me knocking anybody, because whatever you want to do is what you want to do. Shit, maybe I don't know. Maybe I could use a blunt. I don't know. I don't really get high like that. I don't smoke. I don't do nothing. The point in which I'm trying to make is this. The next time somebody says that Trump lying, I need for you to tell me what he's lying about. I don't want to. I don't want to hear, just so we could be clear, I don't want to hear Trump is lying if you can't tell me what he's lying about. I don't want to hear it. Because we're not doing that gaslighting. We're not doing none of that. I need for you to tell me what the lie is. I need for you to quantify it. I need for you to be able to explain what the lie is. I need to know. He said that nigga smoked crack. Joe Biden went on a big rampage. Morning. Joe Biden went on a big rampage talking about how his son didn't smoke crack. Now, you have the ex-girlfriend saying not only does he smoke crack, he wake up in the morning and that's the first thing he do. So I need to now know, where's Trump lying? Trump said that the laptop was a real thing, correct? Biden said it wasn't. Biden said all of these agencies did the research on the laptop. It's fake news. I'm gonna tell y'all what fake news. Morning. I'm gonna tell you morning. I'm gonna tell y'all what fake news really is in a moment, so y'all can really understand why Trump says fake news. But that's fake news, right? Now it turns out that all these agencies actually did look into the laptop. The laptop is real. So that means that the things on the laptop is real, because why would Biden lie about the laptop if the things on the laptop weren't real? He could have just said the things that they're saying is on the laptop is a lie. He could have said laptop, good morning. He could have said the laptop exists. They're just lying about what's on it. Why would he say the whole entire laptop doesn't exist? The only reason to say the whole entire laptop doesn't exist, if the things on the laptop are going to be are harmful. There's no reason to say the laptop doesn't exist. You can just say they lying about what's on the laptop. Correct? So I need for you to tell me what Trump is lying about. Because as far as Biden is concerned, I've heard him lie about a lot of shit. Okay, let's just talk about the latest thing that this guy was talking about real quick. He said the Republicans is the reason why the border was unmanned. Morning, my brother. He said the Republicans, good morning, my brother. Yo, them lit. You killing it, fam. his shades is ridiculous. In a good way. Like, I need glasses. I need my glasses to look similar to those. With that being said, he said that the Republicans is the reason why our borders aren't guarded. If I remember correctly, when you went into office, there's about 94 executive orders, and the majority of those had to deal with our borders, where you was removing the protections from our borders that Trump put there. And you were only removing them allegedly because they were bad decisions, right? But when you remove those protections, what happened? Now our whole entire country is being flooded to the point where you got illegal migrants that's doing what? Raping, robbing, killing. You got people getting pushed into the train. You got all types of different absolute insanity happening in our country now because there was insanity happening in their country. But all of those individuals that was doing insanity over there, those motherfuckers said, America's open, why not go? They pulled up. So now we got all of the criminals, all of the weirdos that was in their country, doing whatever the hell they was doing in their country, walked through our southern borders, and now they doing the same shit in our country. Biden tried to make it seem like he was trying to fix the problem. But I remember Biden saying numerous times that we don't have a problem at the borders. I guess they think that after they do some shit on tape, it gets erased out of everybody's memory and off of all social media, so they can just randomly lie about whatever they want to lie about. So that's the latest Biden lie. Tell me what the latest Trump lie was, because I need for y'all to tell me where Trump has been lying in order for me to believe Trump is a liar. It sounds to me like Trump just been saying things that you niggas don't like, so y'all call him a liar. He over there muttering about me. He was like, I don't like this nigga. Okay. Okay, whatever, nigga. All right. So explain that to me. Explain to me why Biden and his people are giving all of the monies that should go to our communities to help revitalize our communities, but he's sending it to other countries and he's giving it to all of the migrants that come into our country illegally. I need an explanation. You trying to tell me we can pay the teachers? You trying to tell me that we can have free health care? Because that's what you telling me. Morning, my brother. All right. Because that's what you telling me. When you sending all of these monies to these other countries, when you giving all of these migrants $900 a week or some shit like that, you're telling me, whatever it is that they're giving them, you're telling me that you could pay the teachers. You're telling me that we can have some kind of universal health care, free health care. That's what you're telling me. That these things are possible. You just chose to not do them. If I remember correctly, aren't the Democrats supposed to be the party for the people? So these aren't even things that we would expect Republicans to do, correct? These aren't things we would look for Republicans to do. We don't look for Republicans to make bills and to pass laws that's going to help our communities. But we do look for Democrats to do that, correct? So why in the hell, every time they don't help our communities and they blame it on Republicans, do you fall for it? I need that explanation. Republicans are supposed to be the racist ones, right? Then why, with all due respect, does it seem like the only people that's constantly talking about racism is the Democrats? Explain that shit to me. Explain that to me. And I'm not talking about racism when racism happens. We should talk about it then. I'm talking about, why would Biden go to an HBCU, give a speech, and the whole entire speech, what he's talking about is how black people are oppressed? These motherfuckers are just graduating and about to get their diplomas. You should be filling them with hope. You should be filling them with that energy that's going to make them go out and attack the world. You shouldn't be trying to push them down. You're supposed to be trying to lift them up. Why in the hell would you be giving a speech at an HBCU for black people and have your whole entire speech is about how the government hates us? Sounds like manipulation to me. Sounds like manipulation to me. Sounds like gaslighting to me. Sounds like narcissistic behavior to me. Tell me where I'm wrong. That's what it sounds like to me. Y'all got to do better than that. I don't believe in voting for an agenda. I don't believe in it. Because once we start voting for an agenda, that means that we're voting with our emotions. That means we're voting not based on what the individual who we're voting for is actually going to do for us. Vote for who helped your household. Vote for the individual who, if they get elected, is going to do things that your household is going to benefit from. Not your neighbor, not the nigga down the street, not somebody on the other side of America, but your household. When we start voting that way, the Democrats would never win an election. The Democrats would never win an election if we stopped voting agenda and we started voting for what will help our household. Because as soon as Biden said, I'm going to open up the borders and let everybody in, that goes diametrically against all people that live in the hood. That means that no black people should have voted for him. Nobody that lives in the Bronx should have voted for him. Nobody that damn near 80% of fucking New York City shouldn't have voted for him. That diametrically opposes our best interests. Just so we can be clear. Good morning. Once he said that he was going to raise taxes on these corporations, we weren't supposed to vote for him. I'm going to explain this because I don't think people understand. When you lower taxes and make it easier for businesses to do business, there's a couple of things that happen. See, you're thinking about a business like you think about your own monies. But that's not the way corporations work. Corporations make money so they can then invest the money and make more money. So the more money a corporation has, morning, my brother. So the more money a corporation has, the more likely or the more money a corporation has to spend to grow their business. Business owners are trying to grow their business. Business owners aren't just trying to, I'm going to be happy with just this one block. No, business owners want this block, want that block, want that block, want that state, want that country. So they want to grow their business. So the more money that they have to invest in growing their business, it's going to be more jobs. That's going to be them wanting to hire better people to do those positions. So it means that there's going to be better pay. That also means that they're going to want to move as much product as possible. So that means that there's going to be the wages or the expense or how much the thing costs is going to go down, because they're trying to sell units. They're not trying to get all the money they can for any individual unit. So anybody is saying I don't know what I'm talking about, I absolutely did go to school for business management. This is the way that it's done. Your Democrats know that this is the way that it's done. Now I want to just talk about California for a moment. I'm going to put you on the game. They ran all of those restaurants out of business. All of those regular, normal restaurants, they've been running them out of business. Go look it up. You want to know why they ran them out of business? Because now these places got to pay $20 an hour per freaking employee. But guess what? They can't. Good morning. They can't afford to pay $20 an hour per employee. And guess what else? They need a certain amount of employees in order to keep the business running. So now they can't pay. So they're closing. You got restaurants closing all over California because of this. But guess who isn't closing? The big businesses. They're not closing. The businesses that are backed by corporate money, they're not closing. You want to know who is closing? Your aunt, who might have 2 restaurants over there on the other side of town. The small business that decided that they got 3 restaurants, one in San Diego, one in LA, one in San Francisco. They just scraping to get by. They closing because they can't afford to pay their employees $20 an hour. They tricked y'all. Morning, my brother. They tricked y'all. They made y'all think making more money was beneficial. When in reality, we just want our money to go longer. We want our money to go more. So now the same shit, and you know this to be true because everybody goes to the supermarket. The same $100 you used to spend at the supermarket now look like it's $25. It looks like it's $30. It looks like it's $35. What difference is it going to make if you're just making a couple of bucks extra an hour if the freaking cost of living went up astronomically? They tricked niggas. And these are who y'all keep voting for. Y'all keep voting for people because they keep saying, don't worry, we're going to put more money in your pocket. We don't need more money in our pocket. What we need for is life to be easier to live. So we need for milk, a gallon of milk to be $2.50. We need for 12 fucking eggs to be $1.50. That's what we need. That's what we need. We need to be able to go to the supermarket, spend $100, and it don't look like we spent $30. That's what we need. We need to be able to go take our freaking family out to the restaurant, everybody eat, and we spend like $50 instead of taking our family to the restaurant, everybody eat, and we spend $140. They tricked you niggas. They made y'all think it's about how much money we get paid. It's really about how much money you have to spend. They know this. Almost all of them have did some type of college. They know this. So they're gonna keep telling y'all we're gonna put money in your pocket, but they also gonna keep inflation going up. They're gonna keep telling y'all we're gonna put money in your pocket, but also the cost of living is gonna keep going up. Stop falling for the shenanigans. That's all I'm saying. All of this is all of this is shenanigans. Stop falling for the shenanigans. We want corporations to have tax breaks. We can't grow our own. What are you talking about? The Democrats have made it almost impossible for us to afford anything. How are we going to afford land? Huh. The Democrats made it almost impossible for us to afford anything. How are we going to afford land? What are we growing? You know how expensive land is? Also, for those that don't know it, they've been running black farmers out of business. Go look that up. Just because I don't talk about it all the time don't mean I don't know about it. They've been running black farmers out of business. So where you growing, what you growing, and how you growing it? Go look and see. Go look who is the biggest owner of farmland in America. You're gonna come to two people. One is gonna be dude that own Microsoft, and the other one is gonna be China. You think they're gonna allow for us to just start growing our shit and then be able to grow it at a level that we can just start helping other black people? Or do you think they're gonna only allow for us to grow enough to feed our individual family? Better wake up. Stop thinking that they have convinced y'all that they need to control every aspect of your life because we don't know no better, because we not smart enough to be able to decide anything. They've convinced you guys of that. The Democrats. They convinced you that they have to control every aspect of our life. And I'm just going to be honest. There are people who they need to be watched. They need to be helped. We're not going to act like that's not a thing. But that's not the majority of people. The majority of people don't need anybody looking over their shoulder. That's not the majority of people. They've convinced y'all that the majority of people need this. You have to stop subscribing, fucking insect. You have to stop, according to, you have to stop subscribing to this notion that everything is racist. Once you stop subscribing to the notion that everything is racist, you'll start understanding the manipulation a little bit better. You'll start understanding that everything isn't racist. You'll start understanding that they are trying to keep black people against other black people more than anything else. You'll start understanding that these white liberals are not your friends. Shout out to, I don't even want to say shout out to these guys because they're doing a whole bunch of stuff that I don't agree with. So I'm not going to say shout out. But do y'all understand what the Palestinians just did? The ones that's in America that's out there, marching for their people? They have actively said that they don't want the LGBTQ community nowhere near anything that they're doing. This isn't me throwing shots at the LGBTQ community. I just want to explain something to y'all. Good day. Excellent. Have a blessed day. Stop letting other people infiltrate your fight. Stop thinking that you need to allow other people to get involved in what you're doing because you need as many people as possible. Stop doing that. Because some people They're pretending like they coming to help you, but they really not coming to help you. They just want to come and absorb your resources. I'll give you a good example. What did Biden run on? Biden ran on black people are suffering, right? It's Trump's fault. They're all racist, right? Then when he gets in office, tell me what they did for black people. You can't, can you? But you can tell me what they did for the LGBTQ community. They did a ton of shit. Them niggas got like 90 holidays now, right? They did make that thing called that DEI bullshit, right? And when is that generally used? That's not used to, good day. That's not used as much to make sure black people are a part of something. That's used to make sure that the LGBTQ community don't get left out. They have a new movie that just came out called Acolytes, a TV show. I watched the first 2 episodes. It's mid at best. It's mid. It's not terrible. It's mid. But me watching it, all right? But me watching it, no, it could have been great. They have a bunch of dope concepts in there, but it's mid at best. At best, it's mid. All right? Almost. Almost. Have a blessed day. Salute. It's mid at best. Mid. I told you that guy always want to talk. Shout out to him. Told you. He's cool too. I hope he talks every single time he walks past. I hope he greets me. I agree him. So I was watching the interview of the star of the show. Morning, my brother. Of the star of the show and the director, the producer, director, whoever she is, right? And the only thing they talked about was they tried to make a gay Star Wars thing. That was their whole thing. Their whole idea, the whole design, everything that they were creating was in order to make a gay Star Wars. Not to make a Star Wars project, not to do a Star Wars thing, but they purposely was like, how can we make this more gay? They said this out of their own mouths. Stop allowing other people to come steal our movement. If you're out here trying to make something better for homeless people, there should be homeless activists out there. If you're out here trying to help people that got drug problems, then it should be drug problem activists out there. If you're out here trying to help black people, then it should be black people activists out there. I don't like how if you have an event where you're trying to help these people and you got how y'all doing today? Chilling. And then you got like 1 million other people pull up talking about whatever the hell they're talking about, taking away from the idea and the concept of what we trying to do. So this is what I mean. Let's say I decide I want to go and join a rally for either side, it don't matter, for the Jewish community about what's happening over there, or for the Palestinian community, it don't matter what side I'm on. I shouldn't show up with a sign talking about black people this or black people that. Every single thing I should be doing should be for the benefit of the freaking event that I showed up to. If I'm showing up to an event saying we out here and we're protesting slavery, then every single thing that I should be doing, the way that I'm dressed, my freaking board, if there's a stop slavery flag, every single thing should be about stopping slavery. Everything. I shouldn't be having none of whatever other agenda it could possibly be going on at the event. This is the issue. Trojan Man says, what are your thoughts on Trump saying he's going to give their police their power back? What do you think is going to happen when they try to remove these migrants from America? What do you think is going to happen? We already have a situation where just recently they had a teenager shot 2 police officers. We had another situation. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? What I want Trump to do is make it easier for states like New York City for competent people to go get firearms. For people that live in our neighborhoods and in our communities that are good citizens, have been conducting themselves in the right way, I want it easier for them to go get legal firearms. So we're not on the same side on this conversation. I think that we got a situation going on in America where people went so far one way that we have to overcorrect before we could get back on the road. That's what I want. There are a lot of good citizens in our communities, in other communities, that they should have the right, that if they're doing what needs to be done, that they should be able to own firearms. The people who are out here shooting niggas with illegal guns, you think they care the legality of firearms? No, they're still going and getting them. So why can't citizens who are out here trying to actually protect their businesses, protect their families, gonna be out here doing the right thing, why can't they go and they sign up and get firearms? That's the real question. Why can't we in America, in New York City, why you think they have all of these weirdos going around stalking people, and they got all these weirdos out here doing all of this BS? Because the laws are protecting the mentally ill more than it's protecting the mentally sane, more than it's protecting the individuals that's out here trying to do the right thing. The laws are protecting the stalkers. The laws are protecting the vagrants. The laws are protecting all of the individuals out here that don't got no good intention. The laws are protecting them. Why can't we have some laws that are going to protect the average citizen? Why can't we have some laws that are going to protect the good people? We got enough laws protecting the people out here that's trying to destroy civilization. That's my answer. That's my answer. I personally think that if you own an establishment, you should be on the top of the list. Morning. You should be on the top of the list of the if you own an establishment, a storefront. If your name is on the lease of a storefront, you should. Good morning. Morning. Yeah. You should be on the top of the list to be able to go get a legal gun. I think that if you own a business, I think that if you are a person who are a public figure, that's what I think. I promise you, we're not on the same side of this. Do I want police to be able to just do what they want without being held accountable? Absolutely not. But we got too many laws that protect the individuals who are out here doing the most evil shit in the world. We got too many laws that are out here protecting the people who are the ones that's actually causing the problems. And we don't have enough laws that's protecting the average taxpayer and citizen. So I think that the average taxpayer and citizen should have the right to be able to get a firearm. That's my opinion. I think that we need to look into this whole idea and concept of self-defense in New York City. I think that it should be much easier to be able to claim self-defense in New York City, because we got this new shit where niggas will just fuck with you for no reason, and if you do anything at all, you can go to jail. When they created the whole entire situation. That's what I think. I think that when you go to jail and they say that you're not mentally sound, I think they got to start holding people longer. I think they need to start holding people longer that they're saying aren't mentally sound. Good morning, my brother. I think a lot of these individuals that end up going to prison, they shouldn't even be in prison. They should be in some kind of place where they should get some kind of help. I think too many of our prisons are filled with individuals who they're not mentally sound. They have some type of psychological problem. They have an issue. I think they're just shipping them to the fucking prisons. I want to stop doing that. Fam, they literally send homeless people to try to get into a fight with me. For how many months? Pardon me. How many years have they been trying to send homeless people to get into a fight with me so they can try to call the police on me? Why? Because they know as soon as the police showing up, I'm gonna be seen like I'm the problem. Because obviously, good morning. Because obviously that person got an issue. So I'm the one that's the problem. I'm gonna get caught up. I'm the one that's gonna have to keep going to court. They just gonna let that nigga go. Yeah. Have a blessed day. All right. So that's what I think. So don't ask me about that qualified immunity shit. I think there's a bigger issue we have. And the bigger issue, good morning. I think there's a bigger issue we have. And the bigger issue that we have is the American citizen needs to be able to say, look, I don't have to accept this. People should be able to defend themselves and protect themselves without having to go to jail because they're doing that. And I think there's many more police officers that do their job the right way than there are police officers that do their job the wrong way. For anybody that's never did security, never secured a building, and nothing like that, I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to hear from nobody that, if you haven't even done security before, I don't want to hear from you. I did security in Ward's Island. That's one of the most dangerous places to do fucking security in New York City. One of the most dangerous shelters, if not the most dangerous shelter to work in. I also did security in Bellevue. That's definitely one of the most. So I don't even want to hear from you if you've never done security before. If you've never had to stand there and tell people stuff that they don't want to hear, even though you sympathize with them. If you've never had to do that, I don't even want to hear from you. Good day. And those places are dangerous. Dangerous for real, for real. Niggas be doing security in a regular building. I wish. Not really. I love working there. That's because at that point in my life, I enjoy conflict. So I loved working there. But that's what I think. Anything else, Mr. Trojan Man? Anything else, Mr. Trojan Man? Shout out to the lady. She just found some money on the floor. Anything else, Mr. Trojan man? I'm hoping you didn't leave when I was just responding back to your comment. Hope you stayed long enough to have an interaction. Whether you agree with what I'm saying or don't. That qualified immunity, believe me when I tell you this, it's going to be used against those migrants, the illegal migrants, more than it's going to be used against Americans. I promise you. Because what are y'all going to do when they say we shipping all illegal migrants out of the city and then them niggas just turn on everybody? What are y'all going to do? What are y'all going to do on our streets is a battlefield with the illegal migrants shooting at you, me, police, everybody? What are y'all going to do? What are you going to do? You think they just going to go back home? You think they're going to be like, this was a good trick? Or you think they're going to fight? What do you think is going to happen? They know they're going to blame Trump, right? Not Biden. It's Biden's fault. %100 Biden's fault. You know they're going to blame Trump, though, right? 100% Biden's fault. Anything else, Trojan man? Or you just left the comment and just left? They generally do this. They pretend like they want to have some kind of debate with me. Tried to bait me into saying something. That's all. It didn't work. You left, Trojan man? Tried to bait me into saying something. I'm not sure what he was trying to bait me into saying. Tried to bait me into saying something. That's why you see them drop a comment and then they don't talk no more. Let's walk over here real quick. Tried to bait me into saying something. That shit did not work. I'm gonna let homegirl cross the street first. She on the phone. They sent some dude over here to come sit next to me. I guess he's supposed to be harassing me in some weird manner or some shit. We gonna let homegirl go about her business first. Oh man, y'all should have seen the dude they had following me the other day. So I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. Just stay with me. So they had some dude, some homeless guy following me, but he's not from the area. So there's a store. I'm not gonna say what store it is because I don't want to get nobody in trouble. But there's a store around here that the homeless people go into, and these guys got a real big heart. They're real good people. So they constantly they come in there. There's some of the dudes coming in 3-4 times a day. I've seen it, and they give them food, like for real, in any regard. So I'm in the store chilling and shit, because sometimes I go there and I chill. And the homeless dude came in and just sat right next to me. Just sat there. Like not that right next to me, but a seat or two over, whatever the case is. So I go up to the front because I didn't want to sit next to the dude. Let me just go over here. So so they go over there, and I'm talking to the guy, and I'm like, look, this dude don't even live over here, fam. Like whoever this homeless guy is, Like he don't even live in this area. Like we don't have homeless people that look like him. You understand what I'm saying? Like even the homeless people that live around here, like they not like that. Like so somebody just probably didn't know. How y'all doing today? Hey, what's up, my brother? You want to say what's up to the people?
Hi everybody,
Hey.
everyone, all the very best and the bless.
Bang! Let's go. Yo. Hey. Ah.
No, she's scared, she's scared.
Okay, sorry. I love y'all too. Ah, that was so great. The grape shot gave me the other day, those was incredible. Yep. Those was incredible.
Dai mo это через попробуй. That's anchovies.
Um,
Try anchovies.
but I usually take them home and then wash them off and everything. But
Будь тебе ваш, вот так вот сделай чистый.
okay.
Будь тебе ваш, говорит Вася. Вася, будь тебе ваш, говорит. I love you.
This fucking lady.
I love y'all guys too. Y'all guys are
On
incredible.
island, this is the fucking lady.
Y'all like my show?
Что?
I'll be talking.
You nice, you beautiful.
Ah! Oh, thank you. Y'all had
This is the Lady Gaga, you know.
yes,
You know that.
all of the things. Y'all had
So
incredible.
to everybody, this is my full of yes.
I just wanted to say thank you very much. I appreciate the grapes y'all gave me the other day.
God bless you.
Yes. Come on. She said for me to go inside. She told you to walk me in there.
You know,
Ah, okay.
you know, some people is like, you know,
Yeah.
it's better at home.
It's better outside.
I don't want problem for you, you know what I mean?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Anyway, everybody enjoy your day. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Styles is great. Told you. Everybody. Oh, this one looks bad. Told you everybody likes me, fam. Just be our own people that give me a hard time. Just be our own people. Pardon me. Be our own people that give me a hard time. I'm telling you. Everybody likes me, man. Told you. I can be our own people. Hold on. Nah, my pocket is decent. Yeah, we're about to get out of here. Time to go. Told ya, everybody like me, fam. These cherries is good as shit. These are like the cherries from the cherry tree I used to have in my backyard. So sweet. Hope there's no fucking worms in these bitches. I mean, I don't think they would. The ones in my backyard had some because we weren't spraying the tree with pesticides and shit. Mm. Man, this shit is so sweet. This is just so sweet. Sheesh. This is so sweet. Mm. Sheesh. Mm. I'm not gonna lie to you, these shits is good. All right. All right, we're going. What battery? It's probably, and this is the end of the show, basically. Oh shit, there was another drop that came through. I wasn't paying attention. I missed it.
Oh.
Oh, shout out to Shop Brim. He said for any of the fruits organic. I believe they do got some organic fruits over there. Shout out to apologies about that shot. I didn't see it. There you go. I think some of the fruits are organic. If I would have sold, I would have asked them. Next time we go over there, I'll ask them. I'll find out. But sheesh, them shits was sweet. Them shits was banging. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm trying to tell ya. People fuck with me, man. I hate saying this like this, man. But really though, it's all people the people I generally have the issue that generally have issues with me. We all with people. I'm not even capping, fam. Y'all see it with yourselves. How long have we been on social media? Everywhere we go. Who is the people that always, it's always other people that showed me mad love. To be our own people that is always hating or got some weirdo shit going on. It's always like, I love our people. Don't get it confused. But it's like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? What are you gonna do? It's always all people laughing at me when something bad happens. It's always some other race of people. If something bad happens to me, they want to help out. It just is what it is, fam. I don't know how y'all expect me to feel about the shit. I'm just telling you, I don't have no other way to explain the shit. Something bad happens to me, it's always all people laughing, thinking it's funny, you know what I'm saying? Spreading mad crazy rumors about me and shit like that. It's always all people. Shit's crazy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Every time somebody's hating on me, it's always all people. Look how other races of people treat me. With all of the love. I love our people, fam. Don't get it confused, but I don't feel comfortable going where our people are all the time because I know that the love isn't gonna be reciprocated. Pardon me, sorry about the spit. Yeah, I know the love isn't gonna be reciprocated. I know it's gonna be some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Bam! I had the TLC called on me today. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like 95% sure that's why they pulled up. Why else would them niggas leave their office? You understand? If you know anything about the TLC guys, why would they leave their office to come sit in the fucking parking lot, don't do nothing, then just drive off? Like, why else would they do that? You understand what I'm saying? So these guys done called the police on me so many times that the police isn't even pulling up to harass me no more. Yeah. Imagine that. Imagine somebody calling the police on somebody so many times that now the police are like, get out of here. We don't got time for that. Imagine that. Just, think about that for a moment. Think about how bad that gotta be. The harassment gotta be for the police to be like, we don't even want to deal with this shit anymore. We know it's nothing. Think about how bad that gotta be. I think I'm gonna run in the supermarket. I don't know if I'm gonna get in it. Think about how bad it is. And the whole time I have to stay composed. I can't get upset. I can't get angry. As soon as I get upset, even though I'm being treated badly, I can't get upset because if I get upset, then they're gonna say, "See, we told you." When in reality, the normal thing for a person to get would be upset. You understand what I'm saying? Like the normal thing to get when people are harassing you is to be angry. But if I get agitated and angry, they're gonna say, "See, we told you." You know what I'm saying? So I gotta just accept the abuse and just like that's I don't know what to tell you, man. Don't know what to tell you. Anything else y'all want to talk? Fair. Y'all see it for yourselves. I go all over New York City. I've been all over America, by the way, not just New York City. Only people that treat me like this is our people. It's the only people that treat me fucked up like this. That's a fact. It be our people. They always some weirdo ass excuse on why it's still part of me. Most of our show is still about. Yeah, we having problems. Yeah, we having problems with the connection. Still, no? It is what it is. This is what it is, man. Make sure I'm getting the right one. Say again, I probably drink too much apple juice, to be honest with you. Let's see if they got any. I'll be waiting. I don't think it's no good for us, but I still eat it anyway. It is what it is. I don't really need anything. I got lunch in the crib, to be honest with you. But I am thinking I might just get some bread and some kind of dipping sauce type of stuff. And I got lunch in the crib. I want these freaking pot stickers so bad, but they only got 4. Fucking bug. I want the pot stickers so bad, but they only got 4, so I can't. Nice. What's up, my? Hey, I got a question. Y'all don't have any of these in chicken in the back, do y'all? Yeah, you see here you got the Ling Ling pot stickers, but they're only pork. I check every day. You don't got no chicken in the back, do you? No, right? Right?
You go check. I think we have one back.
Oh, you the best. Okay. Copy. Ah! Shout out to homie, even if they don't have it. Shout out to him. All right? There's a lot of good people in the world, man. As soon as I see somebody's not a good person, I just don't deal with you no more. I'm not mad at you. I don't want no beef. I don't want revenge. I just be like, fuck it. People be thinking I'd be mad at them. I don't be mad at you. It's just I don't want to deal with the bullshit. So I'll be like, you know what? I don't want to deal with it. So I'm not going to deal with it. I will never speak to a person again ever in my life. And it's not a big deal, you know? Not to me. I'll be like, don't. All right, thank you for checking. I went to see the Heat. Have anything else that was on sale?
Yeah, something similar. It's not the same. All right.
Yeah, but that was on sale.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Man, those not on sale.
Yeah, that was chicken restaurant.
Yeah, I would have got those, but how much is those without regular?
$9.99. $9.99.
The other ones is a whole $2 less. $9.99. Is it sauce in there? No, but it's $7.99. So I'm laughing. Oh, it includes.
That one.
Yeah. These guys got to catch up. Thank you. Shout out to the owners. Oh, I'm going to get some of these. These raviolis over here. We'll run up with those, right? Maybe I have that for lunch instead. Now I'm going to go get a roll because what I was going to have for lunch, hey, the numbers just jumped. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. So I'm going to go get a roll now. I know sometimes I just be coming in here and buying a roll, and then they be like, this guy's going to go home and eat only a roll. You see me come to the store and buy a roll. I'm making sandwiches at the crib for this fish. I'm going to go get a roll because that was what I was going to make for lunch. Some sandwiches at the crib. Chicken sandwiches at the crib. We always got some chicken in the house at all times. Second. I'm sorry, I'm in your way. No, ma'am, you was here first. Come on.
My bad right there.
Yeah, when I was looks better, right?
Yeah. Ain't for me. I don't want them to think I ate it.
What's up, my brother?
Thank you.
Chilling? All right. Not a problem. Oh, it's nice and soft too. So maybe we have chicken sandwich and maybe we double up on lunch today. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. And it's super soft. All right, let's walk this way. I was literally about to leave the whole thing. Sometimes I just forget what I'm doing. Trojan man, you left a whole comment. I responded back to your comment and you disappeared on me. Now you back asking me about the finals? Who's Celtics playing again in the Eastern Conference? Hello.
Prince, how are you today?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Everything is good?
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Who the Celtics got in the Eastern Conference again? Celtics against who they got in the Eastern Conference again? I forget who the Celtics. But I'm picking Dallas to go to the finals out of the. I'm picking Dallas out of the West, and I'm picking I forgot who the Celtics is going against. But there was some strange reason why I keep thinking the Celtics might lose that matchup. Or they already in the finals. They're in the finals already, right? Celtics and Dallas. I got Dallas. I got Dallas anyway. Period. Just so we be clear. Just in general, I have Dallas. Whoever they're going up against in whatever series, I don't think anybody is going to beat Dallas. I don't think right now. I think the best combination. I think one of the best combinations in the NBA is Luka and Kyrie.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate that.
Yes, sir. I think Luka and Kyrie is one of the best combinations in the NBA just in general. Just in general. You got two guys that they create matchup issues. And whenever you have people creating matchup issues at the guard position, that's just the problem for other teams. everybody forget how dangerous Detroit Pistons were. I think one of the main reasons why the Detroit Pistons were so dangerous is because of the matchup issues they created at the guard position. It's just also they were able to defend also at the guard position. I think Luka is a terrible defender, but when he puts his mind to it, he's a pretty good defender. And I think Kyrie is when he is an okay defender, but when he puts his mind to it, I think Kyrie is an elite defender. Like sometimes people don't know the difference between somebody really trying or not. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think people always can understand the difference. So that's just my opinion on that. I should have got water right now. Let me get water. Long story. I had a water filter thing. It don't broke or some shit. Oh shit. And these is on sale. Look at this shit. So I got too much stuff. I'm probably gonna dub the live. I'm gonna probably need both of my hands to carry my shit safely. But I'm not about to drop anything or anything like that. But yeah, the damn shit is bending. This guy's good. You open, Finn? I could just push that one with my foot. So no, yeah. So I'm not a big fan of. I don't think. What's his dude name? The dude on Boston, the dark skinned dude on Boston that just won the MVP of the last series. What's up, my brother? I don't think he's as good as people give him credit for. He can't even go left. You know? So when you're playing against, like I said before, I believe that if Kyrie puts his mind to it, he's an elite defender. And I think that, is that my neighbor? No, I don't think so. When Kyrie puts his mind to it, I believe he's an elite defender. You know, when he's just playing, he's pretty good. And when Luka puts his mind to it, he's a good defender. He's above average. I think they're just going to give these guys problems. And also, if we're going to talk about, because I always look at defense first. So also, we're going to talk about from the offensive standpoint, I don't think what there's probably about two guys in the whole entire NBA that could stay in front of Luka or Kyrie. Do you think either which one of those players is currently on Boston? Oh, my fault, my brother. And then in addition to that, don't forget, Boston has other liabilities on defense because as far as I know, Porzingis is not one of the better defenders. Right? I mean, he could guard at the basket, you know, because he could guard vertically, but he can't really guard. Like, if you get a switch on Porzingis with either which one of those two guards, he's gonna be lunch meat. It's a wrap for him. He's just gonna get embarrassed. Tell me where the lies at. What's up, my brother? All right, chill. Oh, this is kind of smushed. I don't care. So yeah, so if you could, and you know how the NBA works nowadays, they run the switches right and left, so they can get the bigs that can't guard on the smaller players that can. I mean, pardon me, on the smaller players that's shifty. So now I think Boston is in trouble. I don't think they're gonna be able to stay in front of these guys. Hold on. There he is.
Hey, and if you tell me the money you got put in wrong. Exactly. What did you say? Everybody's gonna do shit and make something that you would never say.
And these are the conversations that they always have when they come around me. So they can try to like make me feel bad about my lack of anything. This is why I don't fuck with them.
Fucking good luck it up in here. Like, I have to get my water. What else you got? It didn't go together, but you put this in the
It's always some kind of attack. It's crazy. See how other people treat me? No, fam. Not except for the one in your hand.
No, I had it. It's not the thing.
Oh.
I had it from my phone.
Nah, fam. My apologies, though. It's always some weirdo shit. Always some weirdo shit. Always some weirdo shit. Now, what do the other people do? They just talk to me like I'm a person. How you doing? Just talk to me like I'm a person. Like, sometimes people just want to be talked to like they people, like I'm a person. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, not shooting at nobody. Sometimes people just want to be talked to like they're a person. That's all. Anyway, great day. Great live. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate everybody that pulled up today. I appreciate all the comments. I wish these dudes some. Yeah. All right. How you doing? I wish sometimes when these guys ask questions and I have a good answer, they wouldn't run out of the room. Part of me, they do a lot of that. When they ask me a question, they think, "Oh, we're gonna stump Frost." I don't know, whatever. Probably they just be really wanting to know my honest opinion or whatever. I don't know. And then they run right out of the room. You're like, "Oh shit! I didn't expect them to have a good answer." That's because everything is connected. I try not to talk about shit that don't got nothing to do with anything. But if you ask me my opinion about some shit, huh? Have a good day. But if you ask me my opinion about something, a lot of my opinions aren't based in just, the thing. A lot of my opinions is based in, I put a lot of thought into it. The thing that you might be asking me my opinion on is probably something that I've already previously put a lot of thought into. So just so we can be clear, I am not a fan of qualified immunity, but I do understand that we're about to go into war on our American streets. And the reason why we're going to be going into war on our American streets is because of Joe Biden and because of his open border policies. Not because of us in America. Not because of people here that might be criminals. Not because of people here that might be breaking the law. But it's going to be because of our open border policies. That's why we're about to go into a war. We have a lot of people in America. All right, what's up, my brother? We got a lot of people in America right now that love America and they love what they're doing. They want to probably improve their situation, but they're working. You have a lot of people in America right now that they don't like. They're trying to figure out how they're gonna get their win, and the whole entire idea of how they're gonna get their win, none of it has anything to do with their love for the country or love for the opportunity. We're gonna be at war with these individuals, whether people understand this or not. Some of those individuals are gonna have the same skin as me. Some of the individuals is not gonna. They're gonna be fair skinned. But these people are going to be migrants. These people are going to be from other countries. They're going to be illegal. Once Trump, if he wins, sign that shit and talk about we sending them home, what do you think is going to happen? Like, what do you honestly think is going to happen? Once Trump signed that jump off and say we sending these people home, what do you think is going to happen? It's going to be total anarchy in the streets. It's going to be people that's going to be fighting to stay here. It's going to be people that currently live here trying to help them. But it's going to be total anarchy. Y'all think y'all been seeing police getting shot? Now, imagine how much these police officers is going to get shot at once these migrants know if they get caught, they going back home. Just because somebody's a police officer, that don't make them a bad person. I understand our concept that we have to hate the police and we have to hate authority. But I think a lot of that comes from a lack of love for God. Because God is the main authority. God is really the only authority. None of us have authority unless God bestows authority upon us. And I think a lot of this hate for authority is just really a creation of not wanting to respect God. I think people have been tricked. Do I think that there's bad police officers? Yeah, I think there's bad dentists also. I think there's bad teachers. I think there's bad construction workers. So yeah, absolutely there's bad police officers. But to pretend like every police officer is bad, to pretend like every single officer deserves any bad or negative thing that happens to them, I think that's more of a spiritual fight that individuals is going through with themselves. Good morning. I think that's more of a spiritual fight that these individuals are going through amongst themselves. I don't think this is anything that's based in reality, because reality tells us that we have to take certain situations as they come and that we can't just decide all of this or all of that. That's what reality says. So do I want qualified immunity to become a thing again? No, I don't. But I do understand that these police officers are about to be getting shot at. All types of shit is about to start happening. And if they have to hesitate, it might be my life getting lost. It might be your life getting lost. Trump said something that was interesting. He said, they're not after me, they're after you. I'm just standing between them. And the only way they can get to you is through me. We need our police officers to have that mindset. Because when they have that mindset, we can get behind them. When they have that mindset of, I'm the thing that stands between you and the bad guy, rather than you are all the bad guys and I don't know who's who, you know, that's where we have to try to fix our relationship with the police. And I think we should be trying to work on that. I think we should be trying to work on trying to fix our relationship with them. That's just my opinion. You can have whatever opinion you want, but I'm not going to stand here and subscribe to the notion that I'm just going to hate police, because I don't subscribe to the notion that I just hate doctors. And I don't subscribe to the notion that I just hate teachers. And I don't subscribe to those notions. So I'm not going to subscribe to that one. I'd rather treat people on an individual basis. And sometimes we're going to be right. And sometimes we're going to be wrong. But that's what being human is about. Right? With that being said, I love y'all. Everybody go out there, do something positive today. Stamp God's name on it. Let God know and let people know that you come in his name. That when you show up, God is with you. And if you let people know that when you show up, God is with you, when you show up, God will be with you. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. That's all I got on this. I'm out.